Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Pokémon Crystal Randomlocke. On the last episode, we headed down Route 8 on our way to Lavender Town. We did run into a gang of bikers who talked the talk but couldn't walk the walk as we destroyed them, and made our way continuously over to Lavender Town to see what has changed in this spooky town. And a lot has changed in the spooky town in the fact that it's not so spooky anymore. The Pokemon Tower is gone and has been replaced with the Soul House. But instead of the Pokemon Tower being the resting place of all Pokemon, it's now a radio tower for entertainment. Hooray! Technology. But yeah, because what happened in Johto at their radio tower, we can't actually go up the radio tower, so we can only explore the first floor, so But, I mean, we can't even explore the radio tower in the first place because it's out. There's no power because there's still something going on at the power plant, and we need to go find out what that is. So, on this episode, we're gonna go find out what that is because we know where the power plant is. That's where we caught Zapdos, which is weird because it was completely abandoned in that game. So yeah, Route 9, Route 10. This is Rock Tunnel, Route 10's there. But there's the power plant, and I know we went up Route 10 from Lavender Town, but that just brings us to the southern end. In order to get to the power plant, we need to go from the northern end, or go through Rock Tunnel, which is pitch black. So, let's see. Pokemon update. Godzilla is doing fine. Oh yeah, we also did we quickly went over to the Indigo Plateau to show why we can't explore West Kanto yet, and why we need to go through the Diglett's Cave in order to get there. So yeah, let's heal up before we do this. I really want to get Godzilla and Sparrow to the next stage, which will require both of them to hit 55. And I don't even think we hit 55 in any of our Pokemon from Yellow. Maybe Simone or Daisy, because they got really close. But other than that, I can't think of. Everyone was like 50s. Some people were a little under 50. I almost went inside the house. I don't need to. I can go around it. There's so much to explore in Kanto. Well, not that much. I mean, we've been talking about how much shorter routes have gotten in this game. Speaking of new routes, oh, I need cut. Hold on, can anyone learn cut? I don't want to switch out a Pokemon at this point. So if someone can learn cut, that'd be great. I can teach cut to Aqua Boy. Fine, Aqua Boy, you get to learn cut. Everyone else can learn cut. Well, we're getting rid of Rain Dance then. I should have got rid of Bubble Beam. It's fine. Not a reason to cut. And Fred's now completely obsolete at this point. So, Route 9. Let's do the generation comparison between Route 9. One thing I noticed while doing the routes, and this is something I kind of knew, but it was really confirmed when I was making all the Photoshops for this, is that the routes seem to shrink based on, it's not a random size that they shrink to. Each route is usually made up of 1 to 4 boxes that are 18 by 20. And by those spaces, I mean a character space. This plant is 1. So yeah, all of the maps are like that. Like Mahogany Town and New Bark Town is 1 square of this. Bigger cities like Goldenrod and Violet City are 2 by 2s of these squares. And so here's all of Johto in those squares. And Kanto's pretty much the exact same thing, but Kanto uses a lot less squares compared to how many squares I think it was in the first generation. People shouldn't leave any litter behind. I don't know what's in this. I don't know what's in this route. Picnicker Edna wants to battle. We healed up, correct? We healed up, correct? We stopped at the Pokemon Center? I think we did. Godzilla! What? You need a ground type move. The sooner you get one, the better. Although I think you learn a good move in 3 levels. Ooh, double kick. Ooh, that's bad. wish I could remember what your fighting type was super effective against. I want to say ground. One of these days, Godzilla. Ooh, a Raichu. You know, we'll stick with you. God, look how fat Raichu is. We don't own a Pikachu. Which we did for the entirety yellow. Then again, we never owned a Raichu because we couldn't evolve it. No, I lost. Excuse me. This is probably less of a maze to get to Route 9. Cerulean City to Rock Tunnel. I'm trying to remember where all the items are. I'm looking for rare candies now. Oh, let's fight you. Hey, you! Don't litter! I like how confrontational everyone is. I just walked here, and I'm getting yelled at. But that's nothing new for Pokemon. Like when I walked into Route 3 in yellow and someone screamed that I touched them. This might be bad. Ooh! Ooh, that's bad! Alright, Godzilla, you've had your fun. That's an Aqua Blood before that. That turns terrible. What were you weak with ground? Here, do surf. It must have been your rock type that's like weak to ground. I should have an image of the type advantage chart somewhere on my screen while I'm doing this. That way I know. And then I should memorize it, so I always know. Campersit is about to use a Primeape. I will switch. Will I? I was gonna switch to Samantha. I will switch to Samantha. God, I'm now realizing that Samantha's a terrible flying Pokemon for us to have because the Dark type just negates it. But I mean, she's been doing great for us regardless, so who cares? Although it is annoying that Samantha hasn't learned any of their flying type moves other than fly. And she won't unless Wing Attack just happens to be one of the TMs she can learn. Got a Poliwrath. I will switch. No, I won't. We'll stick with Samantha. I keep on forgetting I don't have a grass Pokemon. But I don't need it. Wow, that was a lot of experience for Samantha. I was just pointing out. Well, you didn't have to yell. Ooh, I should go to Celdon and get some more lemonades. Or I could find some more. Is there any items I should check up here? Why the trick? Oh, we got a Pokemon! I forgot to use a Repel, so this is our Pokemon for Route 9. Aww. Well, that's a shame. We got a Kakuna. I know what I'm naming this Kakuna. I didn't even have to think about it. You know, I'm just gonna have it do that. I'm gonna have the Storm take care of it. Because any normal move I'll use will kill it. Because it's only level 15. And I didn't even need to worry that much. Right, nearly incapable of movement, it leans against stout trees while waiting for its evolution. Did we ever have a Kakuna in yellow? I know we had Imlick, the Butterfree. All right, we'll probably never evolve you to Beedrill, but I'm just gonna name you after your biggest fan. I think there's... No, I actually think there's only one hidden item. Never mind, there's two. I think it's those trees. I came to explore Rock Tunnel. See, this guy's nice. He didn't yell at us. Well, I mean, so far Sid's the only one that's yelled at us. Camper Dean wants to battle. These are not good type matchups for Godzilla. How will you ever level up at this rate? Isn't that a good time matchup for anyone? Alright, Sean. Sean's our go-to whenever we don't have one. If we get an electric Pokemon or a grass Pokemon, water Pokemon would be super simple to deal with, but we don't. At least Sean should get to 50 at this rate. Well, Camberdine's about to use a Sand Slash. I will. Aqua Boy. I bet Aqua Boy is a little upset at its name. Compared to Sean, who got a normal name. Everyone else got a normal name too. Well, Godzilla's a normal name. Everyone that Godzilla fights only gives less than 1,000. And then everyone that Godzilla doesn't fight gives more than 1,000. Whoa, danger, man. I'm sorry. Oop. Oh, there's an item down here. I know there is. Excuse me. I think it's right here. An X special. Can't wait to put that in the box. I'll tell you a secret. But first we battle. Tiger Sydney wants to battle. Alright, what do you have? Sent it a Doug Trio. Okay, once again, not a good type matchup. Why is Godzilla in front? None of these have been great for Godzilla. Except the first one, which was a Nito Arena. Good sir. Little thing Doug Trio. Aqua Boy's gonna level up before Godzilla does. I mean, Godzilla did get some love at the end of last episode with some fighting in Victory Road, and then the rare candy we have. The amount of progress we've made in Kanto over the last 4 episodes have been weird. Like the first episode, we went from Vermilion all the way to Cerulean and then back over to Celadon. The second episode, we went all the way down to Fuchsia. Last episode was just Route 8 in Lavender Town, and this one so far has been just Route 9. We've slowed to a crawl. Granted, there's a lot more trainers on Route 8 and Route 9 than every route we've dealt with so far combined. There was only 2 in Route 6, and 3 or 4 in Cycling Road. Right, one of you has an item. Never mind, none of you have an item. I already know you're not going to have a Pokemon that's good for Godzilla. I will keep Godzilla out, though, so he gets some shared experience. She'll be coming round Mount Silver when she comes. Mount Silver's in Johto, right? I think this is our first time actually hearing about Mount Silver. Hiker Tim wants to battle. We've heard of a silver thing, though. Oh, I don't like Graveler. I don't trust Graveler. Look at his face. That's not a trustworthy face. That's why. Stop. Stop. Okay. Your team is about to use another Graveler. You know what? Let's keep Aqua Boy out. I feel like I'm in a quandary right now. I can heal Aqua Boy, but then Graveler will self-destruct. I can attack, but Graveler can still self-destruct, and it might faint Aqua Boy, so I'm just gonna heal and hope for the best. Don't use it. Do you like something else? Never mind. A critical hit would be terrible. Like your team is about to use... Oh, what could it be? A third Graveler, okay. Third verse, same as the second and first. What move could it possibly use? Oh, thank you. Well, don't do a lot. There we go. Now I have a chance to counterattack. This is for blowing up. Well, you didn't, but your other two friends did. I was too busy singing. I think he's in the wrong region. We can't actually look at it on the map, can we? No, because we're stuck in Kanto. We need to be in Johto for that. Have you ever been to a picnic? They're so much fun. Nope, never been. That's a joke, by the way. No, yeah, I don't know if Chris has ever been to a picnic. Picnicker Heidi wants the battle. Is that a Skiploom? Skiploom doesn't know any grass type moves. I bet, unless it knows like Absorb or Mega Drain. I could take advantage of its flying type though. That wasn't 1,000. Another Skiploom. That was good. That was a type matchup that actually worked. Although it could have been bad the other way too. Had Skiploom actually gone and used something. You're 11 levels away, Godzilla. Oh. And I think that does it for Route 9. Well, technically, I think in the original games, this was part of Route 10. This is where we caught... What was its name? We caught the Magnemite. I don't remember what the Magnemite's name was. But this is, yeah, now it's just Route 10. Let's get to... Hold on. We need to go to the power plant before we can do a comparison of Route 10. Also, the Pokemon Center's still here, so that's nice. And luckily, because the route got shorter, when you go outside, you can see the roof of the big building. That's the power plant. The power plant's manager is looking for a strong Pokemon trainer. He needs help getting back something that was stolen. Ooh, something got stolen. A Pokemon Center near a cave. That's mighty convenient. So yeah, I don't think we ever could see the top of the power plant from Route 10 in yellow, because it was kind of hidden away. Also, there's the trees here are no longer here that lead to the inside of Rock Tunnel. Let's avoid these. I'm going to use a repel because I don't want to fight anything here yet. Oh! Okay, Joey, what do you want? He wants the battle. Well, we have to oblige him. He's Joey, after all. Alright, so we didn't do this in yellow until way late, but we're doing this technically way late in silver, too. Well, no, we're not playing silver. Crystal, too. Avoid the grass. Kanto Power Plant. Gee, you couldn't make this a little easier to get to? So it's no longer abandoned. Also, there's no, like, hidden exit. Like there was in yellow. A thief broke into the power plant. What's the world coming to? Well, I mean... Bucky broke into the power plant, but it was abandoned by then. This power plant had been abandoned in the past. We gotta back up and running to provide power to the magnet train. And the radio tower, too. Someone made off with a part that's essential for the generator. Without it, the new generator's useless. Also, the power plant is way smaller than it was. You can kind of see that it's this tall. I collect Pokemon. Do you have Doug Trio? Trade it for my Machamp. Oh, that, no. I don't want to do that out of memory. Management consumes a lot of electricity. It can't move if the new generator isn't operating. Alright. The power plant's manager is up ahead. But since someone wrecked the generator, he's been both sad and furious. Here's the generator. And here's the end of the power plant. So yeah, I think the inside of buildings also operate under this 18 by 20 rule, but I think it also might be... It's 20 across, 18 up and down, if I didn't make that clear. It might not, though. I think it just might be outside. I'm ready to blast someone! Who would dare ruin my generator? I spent so much time on it. If I catch him, he's going to get a taste of my zap cannon. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. I won't forgive him! The culprit can cry and apologize, but I'll still hammer him. Oh, okay, I'm leaving. Maybe it's because I just played through Hard Gold, but I'm supposed to get a reminder that something happened. Oh! I just got word from Cerulean. It appears that a shady character has been loitering around. Could I ask for your cooperation? Well, speaking of the devil. Alright, well, yeah. Okay, so that's exactly what's supposed to happen. You talk with the manager, and that triggers the next step of the story, which is to find the culprit. And the culprit apparently went off to Cerulean, which I bet that police officer in Cerulean's upset. because crime has returned to the city of Cerulean. And in the morning, no less. I'll go talk to him. Oh, I thought that was a message. We heard that there was a criminal here. What do you have to say about it? I heard that some shady characters okay, we heard about this already. So there's no new information, apparently. Which is weird, because I'd like to get it, because I know where to go. I wonder if there's anyone to talk to that actually gives us this message. I don't think anyone does. Well, we'll just go there anyway. Well, maybe you will. Nope. So if we go... Okay, we're gonna go inside a gym, but because we have to. Oops! I so sorry! You not hurt, okay? I very busy. No time for talking with you. Not good for me if seen by somebody. Oh no! You seen me already! I make a big mistake. Hey, you! Forget you see me, okay? You see, here, no, nothing. Okay? Bye, kid! Nothing. Bye-bye a go-go! So, yeah, there's still a Rocket member around. Also, he's very eccentric if you couldn't tell by his speech pattern. So, let's go find him. At least we know who stole the thing now. Am I prepared for this fight? I think I am. It's not like Rocket's giving us any problem at all. Oh, please do the thing that I think you're gonna do. Alright, let's head up here. It was our first time actually going up Route 24. Oh, there you are. Hey, kid, me am a Team Rocket member. Kind of guy. Come from another country. A trainer number 1, me. Think I did if stopping energy be big panic for here, people. Secret it is my mission, so tell you I not. But if win you do versus me, a man I be, and mine secret to you I tell. Hey kid, battle begin we do. How did I not flub any of his stuff? I flubbed the most basic sentences, but him, no, I didn't. Rocket Grunt wants to... He has one Pokemon. Please be like level 13. Yeah, that's a little bit more concerning. Never mind, 30. Also Godzilla. This is a great type matchup. I win! You finally got more than 1,000. Still didn't level you up though. Aye! No. Believe it, I can't. Strong very much be you. Match I am not to you. Okay. Tell you mine secret, will I? Machine part steal by me. Hide it I did in gym of the cerulean. Inside water put it I did. Look for in water center of gym at. But you forget me not. Beat you for sure will Team Rocket. Come from Johto will they? Mine friends, yes, will revenge they are. You say what? Team Rocket bye-bye a go-go? Broken it is, says you. Oh no. What should I do now? What should I do? I hit the button. And he just leaves. He's like, what should I do now? Bye. Whatever. Okay, so he said he had a machine part that he left inside the gym. In the center of the gym. Also, well, let's not do a comparison of how the gym looks like compared to the previous generation. Also, there is, I mean, it's fine to be in the gym because there's absolutely no one in here. It's completely abandoned until, well, I mean, until this and one other thing. So, he says in the middle here, in one of these tiles. There's only 4 tiles, so you have a 25% chance of finding it. Also, it doesn't move, so it's right there. I did not know it was there. I was just gonna say the 25% chance of getting it on the first try, and I did, so hooray. So we got the machine part. Let's go back to the power plant. Which is gonna be great because this is part of a storyline. I'm trying to go through the house. I don't need to. Its backyard is perfectly open now. Actually, I think this might be the main storyline hook in Kanto, is that the power went out. Because there are other things, but they don't like necessarily hinder your progress for very long. I mean, there's the whole that Route 19 is closed due to Cinnabar Island's volcano erupting. And what else is there? There's the Snorlax. That's kind of tied into this story. There's the radio tower, which is also tied into this story. The magnet train, which technically isn't story-based. But we will get something from it. Oh, yeah! That's the missing part from my beloved generator! You found it? Thanks! Here, take this TM as a reward. Okay, I mentioned a flying type move as a TM for Samantha, but I think this might be Zap Cannon. Nope, TM7 is my poison gas. It's a powerful technique. It is not. Poison gas is simply poisons Pokemon. Also, I don't think anyone can learn it. Well, I mean, TM7's supposed to be Zap Cannon, so if anyone can learn that. Wait, who can learn Psychic? Godzilla can learn Psychic. Would that be great for Godzilla, though? It'd be broken, because I know Godzilla's not supposed to. Unless Godzilla's like special is super high. Nope, not really. Well, okay, the power plant is now back up and running, which means we can do 2 things. So let's do both of those. First thing, us fly over to Lavender Town quickly. Now the power is on, the radio tower should be back on. That does not mean, though, that we'll be able to go upstairs. Because I'm fairly certain they never made an upstairs. There's no tile set for upstairs. It's just the staircase, and I think that's just supposed to be a wall. I'm not sure if that staircase actually goes anywhere. Also, it looks like it goes down, not up. It might go up. Talk to this guy. Ah, so you're the Chris who solved the power plant's problem. Thanks to you, I never lost my job. I'll tell you, you're a real lifesaver. Please take this as my thanks. With that thing, you can tune into the radio programs here in Kanto. And now we can. Oh yeah, see, it even has a floor thing, but none of those matter. Perk up Pokemon with mellow sounds of the Pokéflute on Channel 20. So, there is no Pokéflute in this game. Instead, with technology, we now have access to all the radio stations here with that expansion card, which means we have access to places and people, and Let's All Sing. Although I think that seems very similar to the Pokemon March. It seems similar to another song. But at the very end, on Station 20, we have the Pokéflute channel. So, as you can hear, the Pokéflute music's still playing. If we had the Pokéflute music playing, and we talked to Snorlax, it would be the exact same as the Pokéflute. The problem is, we can't wake Pokemon up using this, so it's not an item like the Pokéflute was. That was just like a free awakening, which is great, but with very limited in uses. I still have that X accuracy. So yeah, that's all the Pokemon Tower's for, is just to get the expansion cards. So now we can listen to the radio here. But with the Pokéflute, we can now get the Snorlax out of the way and actually go inside Diglett Cave to reach Western Kanto. But there's one more thing, because the Magnet Train's now active. And this is actually, we're not done with this yet. We still, even though we have the Magnet Train's back, we don't have a ticket. Excuse me. We'll soon depart for Goldenrod. Are you coming on board? Sorry, but you don't have a pass. I don't. Where do I get a pass? Hi, do you have a rail pass? I have one. All the people in Saffron who ride the Magnet Train have passes. Well, I don't have one. Before the Magnet Train station was built, there was a house here. A little girl named Copycat used to live there. See, yeah, I mentioned that. I mentioned that before. How many times have I gone back and forth between Kanto and Johto? So Copycat used to live in this house, and they tore it down to put the Magnet Train in, but then they moved the family here. She recently lost the Pokédoll that a boy gave her 3 years ago. Ever since then, she's gotten even better at mimicry. So she lost a doll. Also, a boy gave it to her 3 years ago, huh? Hi! Did you really lose your Pokédoll? You'll really give me a rail pass if I find it for you? Sure, I'll look for it. You think you lost it when you were in Vermilion? Pardon? I should decide what you should do. But I'm really worried. What if someone finds it? Someone did find it. In fact, we talked to it already. And she pointed us to Vermilion. So this is a completely optional thing, but this is only if you want... Why'd I go to the bag? This is only if you want to go... You want a quick travel between Kanto and Johto. Which, why wouldn't you? So there's a Pokédoll in the city, and it belongs to Copycat. And it's right here. It's a Clefairy, huh? Oh, right. It's a Clefairy Pokédoll. This guy just took it. I love Clefairy, but I could never catch one. So I'm making do with the Pokédoll that I found. Oh, I see now. The girl who lost this Pokédoll is sad. But what do you think it was going to be? Okay, could you take this Pokédoll back to that poor little girl? I'll befriend a real Clefairy on my own one day. No worries. Alright, we got the lost item. I like how it changed from a Pokédoll to a lost item, because you can technically buy Pokédolls and throw them to run. I went to the bag again. Did anyone level up this episode? I don't think anyone leveled up. Alright, we got the Pokédoll. That she got from a mysterious person 3 years ago. Which I already mentioned. Also, I said it'd go weird. Yay! That's my Clefairy Pokédoll! See the tear where the right leg is sewn off? On. That's proof! Okay, here's the Magnet Train pass like I promised. That's the pass for the Magnet Train. The rail company man gave me that when they tore down our old house for the station. Which means she never used the Magnet Train ever again. I'm pretty sure she could just get a free one. Like she said, she got it for free because they had to tear down their old house. So now we have the pass. Which means we can now take the Magnet Train if we want. We've arrived in Goldenrod. We hope to see you again. And arrive in Goldenrod we did. See? Here's the radio tower, which looks a lot cooler than the Kanto radio tower. But yeah, now you know what these train tracks were here for. That's the Magnet Train. Also, the Magnet Train's apparently entirely in this building. So yay! But we need to go back to Kanto. Also, ooh, this is the perfect time to actually see on the map. Someone mentioned Mount Silver. We can actually see it on the map here. If I go back to the map. We've mentioned it as Silver Cave, but that's actually Mount Silver. But we will get to that later. But... more buts. Now that we... You know what? This is quicker than using the Magnet Train. This does make it simpler to go from Kanto to Johto, but this is easier to get from Johto to Kanto. But, now that the power plant's back on, and the Magnet Train's running, and the radio tower's back on, and we have the Poké Flute on our radio now, we can get this stupid Snorlax out of the way. And Anthony wants a call. Do you want to fight too? Yep. I'm in Kanto currently. I will get to you guys later. But you're in the way. We still have several routes to go through. Like, we have all of Route 12, 13, 14, 15, Route 11. We have the Rock Tunnel. We have Routes 24 and 25 that we could still do before we head off to the Western Kanto. But we could just do that now so we can fly over to Western Kanto later. So that's going to do it for this episode. On the next episode of Pokemon Crystal Randomlocke, we're going to find the Snorlax, which means we should probably catch it because it's, unless we actually find a Snorlax randomly in the randomizer, this is the only time we're going to be able to catch one. And yeah, we'll take the Diglett Cave over to Pewter, get Pewter City, and maybe get Viridian City and possibly Pallet Town. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy.